What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully your Friday's going incredibly well so far, but let's get into the fourth stimulus check update, stimulus package update news report for Friday, April 16th. Now, after some of my videos yesterday, I received a bunch of questions from a lot of you guys asking about the possibilities of a fourth stimulus check. What's that looking like? How likely is it? And then also, are we going to see a monthly stimulus check? We're getting all these reports saying that the monthly stimulus check is a go and it's 100%. Now, what I want to address right now is I want to address those questions because I know there's a lot of confusion here, and I want to break it all down so that you guys know all the information. First, is there going to be a monthly stimulus check? Yes. There is going to be not only talks of a monthly stimulus check, but there's also a monthly check. Now, here's what you need to understand. A monthly stimulus check is kind of in the works. It's called the ABC Act. It's actually, kind of pushed forward by progressives, but that is asking for $2,000 per month, and that is for the entirety of this pandemic. So let's say it passes today. Okay, if it passes today, that means the American people would receive a $2,000 stimulus check for April, May, June, July, August. Let's say the pandemic is in effect all the way, all of 2021. That would mean you would get $2,000 for April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December for 9 months. That would be $2,000. And then the ABC Act states then you'd get $1,000 for every month after that up to 1 year. So then all of 2022, we would get $1,000 per eligible American. That's the monthly stimulus check that's currently being discussed. Now, how likely is that to actually pass? At this point, it is highly unlikely that bill were to pass. And I say this because it's open-ended. And when I say open-ended, I'm simply referring to the $2,000 per month. It states it's for the entirety of the pandemic. The problem is, if this pandemic were to go on for 3 years, the American people would receive $2,000 per month for the next 3 years. That would be very expensive. The United States is already dealing with a lot of debt. This is our debt. We cannot keep going further and further into debt. And this is exactly what Republicans and Democrats are fighting over, as to how much debt can we still go into. Because according to the Treasury, according to the Federal Reserve, we can continue to borrow because money is so cheap. And this kind of leads us into the actual monthly checks that are 100% guaranteed are coming. Now, a lot of people on YouTube, social media, not just YouTube, but social media in general, even mainstream media, keep saying the monthly stimulus check. Even though, yes, you can technically call this a stimulus check, this is actually a child tax credit. The child tax credits, according to the IRS, are coming. These will be a guaranteed monthly payment. This is going to be $300 per child between the ages of 0 and 5, and $250 per month for children between the ages of 6 and 17. The good thing about this is that, let's say you have 3 children, you have one that's 2, and the rest that are, let's say, 6 and 9. So you would get $300 for the child that is 2, and you'd get $250 a piece for the child that is 6 and the one that is 9. So that's $500. You'd get $800 per month from the federal government from July until December of 2021. After that, this is where things get a little bit tricky because the payments are only supposed to go out monthly for the year of 2021. After that, then the payment would actually be applied to your taxes when you file those in 2022. Now, here's the big thing. And this is huge. This is why this is so important for you to understand. This is why this is great. Okay, this is really good for a lot of people if you have children. What Congress is looking at right now, not just moderate Democrats, progressives as well. Some Republicans do back this. It does have some bipartisan support. What we know at this time is that at this time, the child tax credits of $300 per month and $250 per month, even though this is only for 1 year, for 2021, Right now, what many lawmakers are discussing is to permanently extend this. If you remember, okay, the child tax credits didn't used to always be $2,000 per month. This is something that just happened recently, well, I think like 3 or 4 years ago. So because of that, we're kind of advancing, paying for children, providing for families, rewarding those that are actually, having children. Because if you have children, you, according to reports, I'm not saying if you don't have children, you don't do this, but according to reports, you actually contribute more to the economy. So, again, don't bash me. I'm just reporting that, but that is what we know. Now, is the child tax credit a guaranteed thing? Yes. It's a guaranteed thing. Are the monthly payments guaranteed? As of right now, the IRS is saying that yes, they are on track to start sending out these monthly payments starting in July. This means that we should start to see the portal for this. This should open up sometime, hopefully in June. If it doesn't open up by June, and let's say it's starting to get pushed back into July, chances are we might not see a payment come in July. But just understand the IRS says they are on track. So that is good news. But here's the bad news. If you do not have children, if you don't have children, how do you do this? Do you get any of this money, this monthly payment for this child tax credit? No, you don't. And this is what a lot of people are discussing right now is it's not fair to give millions and millions of Americans an additional monthly payment, pretty much UBI, Universal Basic Income, for their children. It's not fair to those that do not have children, or their children have grown up, they're over the age of 18, and they will not get a child tax credit for them. People say this is not fair, but here's what I want you to understand: government, they don't care. They do not care. It's not about being fair. It's about providing for those that are hurting. Now, I'm not saying everybody with children are hurting, because that's not the case. That's 100% not true. And it's not true that everybody with children is going to really benefit from this child tax credit. If you make over a certain amount of money, you're going to get very little. Okay? You will get very little from this child tax credit. One thing that I just want you to understand is right now, this is why lawmakers are saying that this is one of the reasons why we need to do another stimulus check. Another stimulus check is considered more important to some, not all, but some, as far as providing for the American people. Yes, extending the child tax credit is seen as a priority. This actually has bipartisan support, and it's a pretty good amount of bipartisan support as well. But this is not the end. This doesn't answer all the questions. What Democrats are pushing and what they're saying at this point is, yes, this would bring millions of children out of poverty. This right here, this child tax credit, will lift about 50% of children out of poverty. And this is on the heels of a $1,400 stimulus check that also went to children as well. So right now, Congress is looking to spend. They are looking to spend a lot of money. The problem, though, right now, according to multiple reports, is that moderate Democrats like Joe Manchin, Kyrsten Sinema, they do not want to spend money just wastefully. They don't want to just throw it into a fire. They want to make sure that the money that they are spending is an investment into our future. So, what I can tell you is yes, a monthly stimulus check is still in talks. A monthly payment for children is going to happen. That's according to the IRS, and that was just this week as well. We know there's going to be more talks regarding the stimulus checks as well. Like I said, I don't think $2,000 per month is going to happen. However, do I think up to $2,000 as a one-time stimulus check could happen? Yes, it could. But it would most likely, according to all reports, go to the lowest income earners. So just keep that in mind. If you, let's say you got a partial stimulus check on this last one, chances are you would not get anything on this next one. If you received a stimulus check, but you individually make, let's say, $60,000 per year, chances are you will not get anything in this next one. The reports right now are we need to provide an additional stimulus check. We need to give people the money to then live, spend in the economy, and help propel this economy and help this recovery. But the problem is some say, no, we can't afford to spend more money because some people save it, some people pay off debt, other people put it into the stock market. Now, that's just a generalization because that's not what everybody does. According to reports, a lot of people, they bought food, paid for rent, paid some of their late bills. That's what they did. And lawmakers were hoping this stimulus check was going to last 3 months. However, I haven't found, well, obviously we haven't been in this, we haven't received the $1,400 over 3 months ago. It's just been a little bit over a month. But what I can tell you is every single person that I've asked, every single person that has commented on this channel, almost every single one has already spent all their money within 1 month. Within 1 month. And Congress said this was supposed to last 3 months. So if this is supposed to last 3 months, this is what some economists are saying, is that no, a $1,400 stimulus check will not work. $2,000 is going to be the base. That would be the base. But will it be monthly? Probably not. Will it be for the entirety of the pandemic? Probably not. But here's what you need to understand. New proposals will be coming out very soon. And as they do, I promise I will bring you those updates. Now, just want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. If you have any questions, please ask them down in the comment section below. Like always, again, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.